Like I said, I only played the first chapter just so I wouldn't be fumbling around like a dumbass. So sorry that this first chapter will not be completely blind. Although I am by no means good enough at the game to make it look like some sort of flawless run. I didn't even remember what the freaking guard button was for a second. I hit circle and did nothing because of course that's dodge, but it only works when you press a specific direction on top of it. I took damage. God, I suck. Something to keep in mind, you can't interrupt your shots with new actions. So sometimes you're going to want to not attack so that you can guard or dodge in time. This one's tough. It's red! Okay, now we're being told how to use items, which is the L button. R button brings up super moves. You probably noticed that during that first tutorial fight. It gave us a taste of how powerful we shall become. There we go. Let's let my heat gauge decrease. There we go. Not too shabby. The game does seem to, I noticed, it does seem to expect that you'll be taking damage and healing a lot with the healing items, because you get healing items after basically every single fight. But you cap out at only carrying 5 apiece, as far as I can tell. Don't want to see you stall. The other Greys. Yeah, I don't actually know what any of this means so far, other than it sounds like she's not the first of her kind, but that they're essentially made, not born, I guess, and they can malfunction. Oh, is that guy gonna spend the whole game rhyming? I genuinely didn't even notice that the first time I played this chapter. Enemy generator. Okay. On to stage... Well, okay. So I keep saying chapter, I mean stage, strictly. You have to, fill out all the mission list for the stage to beat it. Alright, let's just get in there. I must say, and you can really see it on that screen right there, the little, just splash of her getting the eye flaming up and twirling around before the stage starts. The movement's really fluid for a PSP title. I mean, I can't imagine it, magically runs smoother just because I'm playing the, technically I'm playing on a Vita. I'm playing on a PlayStation TV for capturing purposes. But I mean, that's Vita tech, not PSP tech. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I doubt it. Do or do not. There is no try. And that was my awful Yoda impression. You're welcome. I love this. I think the original meaning was different, but who cares? Actually, was the original meaning of the phrase tally-ho different? I mean, that's all I've ever seen it used for. It was like, go! Tutorial. The map. The map's one of those things that's only sort of helpful. I love the giant arrows in this game. That just amuses me. Nothing new down there? Alright. Moving forward. Oh yeah, I was comparing this to Sin and Punishment or Wild Guns, but obviously with its own kind of spin on the concept. Ow. With its own little spin on the concept, instead of being in a constant, like, railgun sort of, you know, movement thing, obviously all the fights are random encounter fights, like in a, you know, typical JRPG. And unlike those games, you do level up. Oh, more hornets. Some attacks I've found it's better to just block them rather than bothering to dodge, because once they start shooting, they will actually correct their aim to catch up with your dodged movement. Whereas physical strikes like that are a lot easier to deal with. Although some physical attacks I found, even right away in Chapter 1, were pretty damn hard to dodge. You had to dodge at the last freaking second. Uh-oh. New enemy. You can't pass this point because there's a mini-boss in front of it. Like, really, that's all they had to say. You'll notice you never move out of this, like, foreground area. I can't move her back and forth normally, only with, dodging, which eats up heat gauge. Which makes it feel even more like, you know, kind of a typical JRPG fighting system in that sense, but with, you know, turn-based menu combat replaced with, you know, this reticle shooter, you know, Sin and Punishment, Wild Guns, the boss fights from Turok for Game Boy Advance, if you're insane enough, like me, to actually know that game. And there's some other games out there that use systems like that. Zombie Panic in Wonderland, if you are, again, insane enough like I am to be familiar with stuff like that. Although that game originally started on the Wii. Yay, I have Charge Shot now. Originally on the Wii, and then it... Okay. Customize. Charge Shot I will put on square, because I feel like that makes the most sense. Yeah. Prodigious use of your super moves. Super moves work on a cooldown system, not like an MP system or anything like that, so... No reason not to put them to use in pretty much any situation. Although, while your character clearly does get that sort of soft lock on when you aim at enemies, good to remember that you can actually essentially aim all around, and it is entirely possible to flub your aim and miss shots. Like, if you're not soft locked onto the enemy, your charge shot can just pass by them if it doesn't hit their hitbox. So there is some sense of physicality to the way the game works. And now the game's going to teach me how to use the skills, even though I've already been using skills. Well, the one skill. Give me items. I want to make a list of video game characters who open chests by kicking them. Because there's actually quite a few. Oh, now what? Oh. You know, if you'd let me get in there already, I probably could have attacked it before it spawned those three. Sure. She couldn't remember tally, apparently. So it was just, oh. More items. More items for me. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm full up on repairs, so that was probably a huge waste. Alright, let's do this. Charge shot being your first one has a pretty easy to deal with cooldown. See if I can do this without taking a hit this time. I was hoping to not even have to dodge, but whatever. Level up. 4 to 5.
やった。 PSS コール。敵ジェネレーターの破壊を目視。確認願う。了解。こちらでも確認した。ご苦労。
Mission complete.